Remember that as long as you are in your desired reality within, all roads lead to desire without, okay? So you don't need to worry about a thing. What's up, y'all? It's Evan. I'm back with another video, another day, another video, okay? First things first, I have to remind you that you are God, you are source, you are all that is. There's nothing that can stop you from experiencing what you desire to experience except for you. Let me get the seating position right so I can look good in a camera. But all right, so y'all know what we about to get into. Y'all know we getting into letting go. This is going to be crucial for you to manifest everything. And I feel like there are some gems in here. Okay, so just stay and listen. I don't think I said you are God, you are source. There's nothing that can stop you from experiencing what you desire except for you. You have to accept thoughts, ideas, and beliefs that tell you you're not there for you to experience not being there. All right. Boom. Okay, so once you choose your dream reality within and you imagine it, you affirm it, you do whatever you need to do to tell yourself this is my reality. After that, some people ask questions like, do I keep affirming? Does let go mean do nothing? Or how do I know if action is inspired action? And this is what I'm going to tell you, okay? First things first, I have to say that all is you. Entire reality, all of creation, where the creation is finished, okay? And everything is you. Everything is you pushed out. Your entire reality is you pushed out, okay? Understand that, and you won't have any questions because God doesn't have any questions about God's reality. You feel me? Like when you conceptualize God within your head, you think of an all-knowing, all-powerful source that has the power to do anything. So why would you question yourself? Because you are that same source. You are that same God, okay? But let me get down to the nitty-gritty, okay? So first question, do I keep affirming? So what I said is, you don't have to force it. Just remember, this is your reality. All of it is you, because the entire reality you live in is mental, okay? Everything is being projected from the mental, all right? So if you're worried, if you're this, if you're that, should I keep doing this step? Should I keep doing that step? It's because you're not there. Deep down, you know, you don't fully know to be true what you desire. You don't fully see it. You don't fully believe that it's happening right now. And you don't necessarily need to believe it, but you need to have conviction. Conviction, that's the word I'm looking for. You need to have the conviction that it is the way you want it to be, regardless to what the outside is showing you. Once you get into the ego and you're looking like, oh my gosh, where is it? And blah, blah, blah. It's been so and so amount of days, or it's been so and so amount of hours, or I don't think it's happening yet. You're looking outside of you. That's when you get to, should I keep affirming, or should I do this, or should I do that? You know, you have to know who you are. You are God. You are source. You are all that is. There's nothing that can stop you. Okay. So even if you don't affirm, the moment it comes to your head, decide it's working out in your favor. All right. Now let's keep going. God wouldn't be wondering any of these things, because God is all that is and completely shifts realities at the drop of a dime. So can you. So lock in, okay? Just decide it is done completely, wholly, no matter what the outside shows you. And I'm gonna have some scripture at the end of this where that kind of like walks you through what could happen when you do choose your new reality, okay? Because look, some people say, oh, you just decide and there is, nothing else to worry about. Everything else is fake, about like old things popping up, or like, reality not necessarily shifting immediately. Some people don't pay attention to that. But if you can keep in your awareness that, there may be a little pushback from the old you that created this reality, then you can be prepared for it, if that makes sense. Because if you don't know what you're walking into, it's like you fall blind and, you think everything's going wrong, when truthfully, negative things showing up in your reality is a sign that you're on the right path. Okay. But we're going to get into that. Okay. So the question is not about whether or not you should or should not be doing the technique called affirming. You are always God. You are always choosing your reality. So when your desire comes to mind, just decide it's yours, or doing in whatever way works for you, through imagination, visualization, affirming it, whatever it is, just decide it's yours. It could be just as simple as it's mine. It's already mine. Just do whatever it takes. And an emotionally charged thought will always hit harder than just you saying it. Okay. Remember, you are source. So that doesn't matter. But when it comes to pleasing the logical mind and shutting it up, the emotional charged thoughts are going to get it every time. Okay. But once again, you are a source. You can do whatever you want. All right. So Next thing, number 2, does letting go mean do nothing? No, letting go does not mean do nothing, okay? Do whatever you feel like you should do though, okay? So I said, letting go means doing whatever you want. Respond to ideas, have fun, live your life. Creation is finished. I really dislike the people that think that, not dislike the people, but like, it hurts when I see people think that I can't live my life until so-and-so is good and this, that, and the third. But if it was good within you, if it truly was, if you truly were in that state, if you were being the delusional you were supposed to be, the version of you that is in that reality, you would be doing these same things. If you were trying to manifest a man back into your life, you would be living the same life. You wouldn't be walking around feeling like, oh, you know, something's not right and he's not here yet, but he will be. No, he's already here. They're already here. The money's already here. You know, you have to walk fully in faith, not by sight, but fully in faith. Okay. But walk by mind sight. Whatever you see in your mind, that's what you're walking towards. Okay. In the 3D and in the mental reality, like you need to move like it's already done. Be smart. Okay, be smart. I'm not saying, you know, I manifested $1 million, so I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna blow all of my money. Like, keep your sense of security in the 3D. But what I'm saying is when it's done, it's done. Okay, you're not waiting to feel happy. You're not waiting to feel these emotions because the emotions are the only thing you're looking for anyway. You know, when you want more money, you're looking for security. You're looking for safety. You're looking to not be worried all the time about the next check, about the next thing, about the next bill. You feel me? So if you can establish that security within you right now, you have no choice but to see it externally as well through the way of money or through the way of your partner or through whatever it is, you know, whatever you're looking for, love, happiness, joy, fulfillment, whatever it is, you can feel it right now. So give it to yourself right now. Feel it all right now. Know it's done right now. And whenever it comes to your head, you can decide that it is done. Okay. So letting go means doing whatever you want. Respond to ideas, have fun, live your life. Creation is finished. So once your decision about who you are is done, take action from the place of it's already worked out. Everything's already worked out. I'm God. I'm source. So like, that's literally it. The mental plane created everything. So there's nothing for me to do but put one foot in front of the other. Inspired action is something that you'll take regardless to if you realize it or not. Because the moment you're in that state of being, regardless to if you make a wrong turn, because look, that's the logical judging the path, the how, okay? You can't take a wrong path as long as you're in the right state of mind. If your state of consciousness is in the right place, you are in the correct I am that matches up with the identity, the version of you that you want to be. Every step you take is leading you to your desired reality. Every single step you take, you're on a pair of train tracks. The mind is going to lead you to exactly where you need to go. Everything is going to work out perfectly. Okay. So there's no need to worry about, is this the right thing or is this the right? No need to contemplate, because regardless to if it is the right or wrong thing, you have no choice but to end up on the correct path. So don't let the logical mind try to psych you out of opportunities, things like paths, making decisions, trying new ideas, because you'll end up right where you need to be. All right. The logical mind cannot possibly understand the path. It's going to look crazy to the logical mind, but your mind, okay, the real mind, your conscious awareness that is leading you to where you need to go, is going to lead you straight there. The path of something called the path of least resistance. I don't know if y'all have heard of that, but it's the quickest, easiest, most fulfilling, most effortless way that you could get there. All right. That's where it's going to take you down. So you just got to allow it to do that. Okay. Let go. That's what this video is about. Letting go. Okay. So the how is not your problem. You are all that is, so you can go straight to the end. Don't mess with the middle. It's consciousness' job to go straight to the end, not to the middle, not to dabble, not to worry, okay? We don't have to do any of that. We let God take care of that. We let Source take care of that. Number 3, is action inspired, okay? Enter your desired reality in the mental plane, and all action will be inspired, okay? Remember that as long as you are in your desired reality within, all roads lead to desire without, okay? So you don't need to worry about a thing. This is why letting go is so important, okay? And if you struggle with it, something you could literally do is pray. I don't care what you believe in. You can believe in the big man and the sky. You can believe, like your higher self, source, God, universe. You can literally pray and let go. Okay. Pray, let go, trust, have faith in yourself, have faith in your vision, have faith that the mental plane is gonna, has already submitted everything. You don't need to worry about it because that reality is creating the without right now. So literally, but that's it. You need to find a way to let go and just surrender. You need to essentially give up. I'm not saying give up and go back to, saying, nothing works out for me and blah, 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 blah. But I'm saying, at some point, you just gotta let go. You feel me? Just let go and let God. Be still and know that I am God. If you could be still and know that your I am, your consciousness is God, piece of cake. Okay. You will receive whatever you need to receive. All right. But you have to let go of the 3D, completely let go of the 3D, because the 3D is not in control of you. You are in control of the 3D, regardless to if negative circumstances play out or not. Your end has no choice but to happen. So if you know that your end is going to be better than the current circumstances, why would you try to dwell in the current circumstances? Choose those current circumstances so that you can experience them over again, or experience something worse, something that aligns directly with that current circumstance of displeasure for you. Okay. So don't let the logical mind get in the way and stop you from making moves, going after things that you want to make, trying new things. We don't mess with the middle. We go straight to the end. Reality has no choice but to work out. Okay. I basically said this already in the last question. All right. But last thing. Okay. This is Bible scripture. This is Peter 4:12 through 13. Okay. So it says, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you." Okay. So the fiery trial is pushback from the old you when you utilize your conscious awareness, your Jesus Christ, to become whole, separate from nothing. Okay. The moment you do this, sometimes there is that path you have to walk. And this is the letting go that I talk about, because your logical mind gets involved and it's like, this is not how we do things. This is not correct. I'm looking around and I see this, that, not knowing that this is the world of illusion. Everything is coming from the mental. So why would I allow what's outside, what's coming from the mental, to impact the mental and create this negative loop, the eternal damnation that is hell, because I'm looking outside of me, it's bad, and then I'm giving myself bad back, and I just keep doing it, put myself in a loop, take myself straight to hell. You feel me? Create that separation. Okay. But it says, "But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Christ's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy." Okay. So when the success you've created within is shown externally, ye may be glad also. You can rejoice in the fact that, look, okay, I partook in choosing to identify myself with my desire to be holy, to be whole, to be separate from nothing, and I get to receive, that upon myself. I get to receive that right now. All right. Some people interpret, this is basically how you probably would interpret it if you look at the Bible as a metaphysical thing. I don't like to argue whether or not Jesus, actually died on the cross or not. Look, that's not what I'm here for. What I'm here for is to give you the metaphysical interpretation. And when I think about that, is the crucifix is you fixing yourself to your new identity. In that fixing yourself to that new identity, you will feel the pain. You may feel the suffering. You may feel all of these different things that come from the senses, because we are sensual beings. We live in a physical world. Okay. So we're looking outside of us. All these things are happening. I'm feeling pain. I'm experiencing this. The old me is fighting back. You feel me? But once you do, you can die. The old you dies, and then you can be rebirthed into the new you, the you that experiences all of these different things. So the moment I fall out of character in the new me, guess what? I have no choice but to be brought back up, because that is my new identity. That is my new base. That is who I am now. Hope that makes sense. Okay, I really do hope that makes sense. Sometimes this stuff goes over people's heads. And look, if this ain't your speed, this ain't your interpretation, these videos are not for you. Okay, but thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. We had what, 15 minutes on the clock. I don't even know if I'm gonna edit this video for real. This may be another raw one like yesterday, but thank y'all so much for tuning in. My email is gonna be linked down below, and yes, I will catch y'all tomorrow in the next video. Peace out.